Top of the morning. Top of the morning, peoples. I hope all is well, because all is truly well with me, you know what I mean? And with this topic right here, man, you know what I mean, I want you to take your emotions, man. Take your emotions for a moment, man, and just crumble that shit up, man. Throw that shit out the window. You know what I'm saying? Cause it appears, man, that we got a massive cult following, man. Tupac dick riders, Tupac stands, you know what I'm saying? Who will attempt to argue to their soul that the dude was writing his act all across the ball, you know what I'm saying? And in certain cases, I mean, you know, they entitled to that, man. You know what I'm saying? If his lyrics, I guess, helped you throughout your life trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Then that's something that you hold close. But we're gonna deal in reality, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna deal in reality. And the question I'm gonna propose, man, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Was Tupac a snitch? You know what I'm saying? Was he dry snitching? And with that question that I'm proposing to you, that you gotta ask yourself, you gotta be fan balanced, man. If you're a fan balanced type of person, you know what I'm saying? Me, I tend to be fan balanced, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta be fan balanced dealing with this, man. And dealing with reality. You gotta look at it for what it is, you know what I mean? Now everybody, can't say everybody, but a large portion of the demographic in America, you know what I'm saying, especially the population, and even some cases outside of the United States, man, pointed the fingers at 50 Cent for the demise of Supreme McGriff, the Supreme Team, the whole issue with who was really funding Murder Inc., you know, that whole situation, because of what he did on Ghetto Quran, you know what I mean? However, you know what I'm saying, 50 was really just paying homage to the money getters, the hustlers, that he grew up in admiration, that he grew up watching, you know what I'm saying? And he just spoke about his little personal biography, in which he never got on a stand, you know what I'm saying? He never pointed fingers and told anybody anything, you know what I'm saying? Or told on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the situation where 50 was jumped in Quiet Studios or something like that. And he got poked up, you know what I mean? In which New York City, a lot of cops, detectives are shit, man. When assaults take place, they do paperwork, you know what I mean? They get outside sources, they do paperwork, you know what I'm saying? So, did 50 ever get anybody incarcerated? He ever take the stand? He ever write statements or get somebody? Nah, he didn't. You know what I mean? He just spoke his mind, man. But with his Ghetto Quran situation, you know what I mean? He was just paying homage. You know, Nas did it. Jay-Z did it. Various artists did it. You know what I'm saying? When you got the Tupac situation, man. You got that case. You know, up until the point he was loved and adored, you know what I'm saying? Up until the point he got clapped 5 times. When in certain cases, even individuals saying that he shot his own self, you know what I mean? However, when he got clapped at the quiet studio situation, man, immediately he not only started pointing fingers to Puffy and Big and other individuals involved, putting certain individuals on in his immediate circle, you know what I'm saying? He immediately took it to news media outlets and the airwaves, you know what I'm saying? And that is snitching, you know what I'm saying? If you know anything about the streets, you know the code of the streets. When you get touched up, you get hit up, you keep your mouth closed. You talk amongst your own little circle. Or keep a mental note in your head and you know what you gotta do to correct that situation. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're gonna ride out, leave it alone, and get the fuck out that lifestyle. You know what I mean? However, Pac didn't stop there. When Tupac signed to Death Row Records, he immediately released diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? Hit 'Em Up being one of the best diss tracks of all time. I mean, you know, we just gotta keep it funky, man. A lot of dry snitching in that. You know what I'm saying? Bomb first, against all odds. A lot of dry snitching in that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't paying homage to anybody, whether he deemed his enemies, whether he deemed as crossed him out. He not only explained in those songs, Hit 'Em Up, Bomb First, Against All Odds, what they did and how they crossed him out, but he also spelled out his desire for revenge against them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, nobody would have thought that Biggie and Puff allegedly lined him up or knew anything about Haitian Jack, Jimmy Henchman, and King Tut until Pac brought their name out to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And oh yes, Hip Hop Police was all on that. Detectives, homicide detectives, robbery detectives and units were all on that. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely all on that. Fans on both sides were all on that. And there was a line drawn. You know what I'm saying? Between Bad Boy and Death Row, East to West, however you want to say. But there was definitely line drawings, you know what I'm saying? And it was so deep, so in depth that whatever you want to disagree with, or however you want to argue, debate this, but you can't. I mean, the end result, Biggie Smalls ended up getting murdered behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because his name was dragged, and he was looked as the person that's basically orchestrated everything to the deaf, dumb, and blind. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Pac was definitely snitching on wax, dry snitching on wax. And to take it a step further, this is why certain individuals on death row, including Snoop Dogg, the Dogg Pound, a lot of people backed up and began to distance themselves from Tupac, you know what I mean? And to prove that Tupac was snitching in a real street form of faction, if you do something to somebody somebody's telling police where to the point they're investigating you, would you respond back verbally? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep your distance and try to be calm, cool, and collected because you know you're being watched. You know your phones are tapped. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what Puffy and Biggie did behind the scenes. They didn't release any diss tracks. They didn't go back at them. They were being watched because this dude pointed them out as the orchestrators and the perpetrators of his robbery and shooting in Quad Studios in New York City. You know what I'm saying? So they were definitely under pressure by police who investigated them and investigated the whole Bad Boy record label. You know what I'm saying? And also to add insult to injury, when Tupac was murdered in Las Vegas, unknown to a lot of people, Biggie was actually snatched up and took in for questioning behind that. You know what I'm saying? All because this guy got on the airwaves and spilled the fucking beans. You know what I'm saying? Start snitching. Whether he was paranoid, whether he genuinely believed they did it, he didn't keep his mouth closed about it. He took to the airwaves and immediately started snitching. Immediately started screaming, spilling the beans about every fucking thing. Letting the ins and outs of every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I went on into the rap world and behind the scenes. And he did that. You know what I'm saying? Now, is that to take away from Tupac's body of work, from his legacy? As far as him being a genius when it came to music? As far as his work ethic? Nah. But all I'm saying, people, you gotta be fan balanced, you know what I'm saying? You can't have picks and chooses. You can't have favoritisms when it comes to individuals telling. When it comes to individuals snitching. Because you don't like somebody lyrically. You know what I'm saying? You may say somebody like 50 Cent. And your mind might be garbage. He can't rap. So because of that, you know, fuck that nigga's telling. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta keep a fan balance all across the board, man. Tupac was definitely telling, man. He was definitely telling. He was dry snitching, man. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely telling and dry snitching, man. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Into regards with Haitian Jack, you know, being an agent at his trial and you know, working with the feds and all that shit. I mean, that was that man's lane. But Tupac brought that out to light. Tupac brought that out to light. So what does that say about his character? I mean, I don't even fuck with this dude, but one line that he said always kept it funky. And that's that nigga Trinidad James, man. I don't fuck with snitches. So don't tell me who's telling. Self-explanatory, man. That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? What does that make you? You know what I mean? You gotta be fan balanced, man. You gotta take your emotions out of it. You see, for whatever reason, man, which I don't understand the life of me, man, a lot of people, when it comes to the street ethnic, like I said, man, people have picks and chooses, man. That's why I did a video on Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did one on Suge Knight. Because people will hate you. They will hate you. And they will label you everything. Merely because they hate you. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up because they don't know how to deal in a fair and balanced reality world. You know what I mean? I don't hate Tupac. In fact, I had All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli strictly for my Niggas album. In fact, on some music shit, I fucked with Tupac way more than I fucked with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, he was ratting. You know what I'm saying? He was snitching. Point blank period. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking this street shit. He had Thug Life tatted on his body. However, he broke the acronym down. But he was professing in so many ways that he was married to the streets. And the streets was his. And that's how he lived. But when some shit go down, and it happens to you, I mean, you know, this nigga shot 2 undercover officers. This nigga, you know what I'm saying, was in Milwaukee calling out the whole stadium, which was packed with gangster disciples over Lil Yummy's death. You know what I'm saying? Up until that point in time, he got clapped and robbed. You know what I'm saying? He was on some real live street shit. And then when he got shot and clapped and robbed, you know what I'm saying, the niggas start telling. And that's not how niggas in the streets move, man. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 options. If you ain't gonna get back at the niggas that did that to you, then shut the fuck up and change your life. You know what I'm saying? Get in another lane. Let them niggas be. If you ain't gonna get back at them. Get out that lifestyle and jump into some other shit, man. And do you. You know what I mean? But he chose another path. And that was basically snitching. In which fans and police knew who did what to him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, let's keep it funky, man. The majority of you motherfuckers outside of New York City wouldn't even know who the fuck King Tut was from the Pink Houses. Wouldn't even know who the fuck Jimmy Henchman, a Haitian Jack was. You know what I'm saying? The only reason they're famous, unlike Supreme McGriff, because Supreme was known for the Supreme team nationwide for how they was getting money. They've been known for that. Because what they did was phenomenal for Queens. And how they moved. It was almost like a black mafia, you know what I'm saying? But they were known way before 50 Cent got hit up. You know what I'm saying? But with Haitian Jack, Jimmy Henchman, King Tut, nobody outside of New York City knew who those dudes were. Until Pac, not talking about the street shit that they did. Or how they were legendary in the streets in New York. Pac basically just talked about how they lined him up and how they robbed and clapped him. And those are the niggas he had beef with. And he brought that to the forefront, you know what I'm saying? So that's snitching, homie. It's No Face the Rambler, man. I'm signing out, man. It's 2017, 2018. It's infinity, man. It's pro love and no love. But you just gotta ask yourself that question. And I think you already know the answer. You already know the answer. So just be fair and balanced in this world and in all reality. You know what I'm saying?